Afi Ayanna, and welcome to your Rise and Shine yoga practice. Today's yoga practice is focused on yogic abs. This will be a core firing up session where we're going to get in touch with the muscles that have to do with supporting our lower back, our whole center of our being. It has a lot to do with our digestion. So let's begin by lying on our backs, pressing the lower back into the floor. I want you to place one hand on your heart and one hand on the belly. You can bend the knees here so that you release the lower back onto the floor. Inhale in through your nose, close your eyes. Fill up the breath into the chest. And on the exhale, breathe out the mouth, pressing that lower back into the floor. So centering again, breathing into the nose, filling up the lower, middle, and upper chest with air, and exhale out the mouth. Releasing that breath. Spine comes back to the floor. And one more new do no harm breath like that. Inhale into the chest. Underarms, filling up the belly with air. Deep, fullest breath of the day, and exhale out the mouth. Press the lower back, middle back, and the upper back into the floor. And tilt the tailbone up so you really connect with the core here. And take another centering breath here. And just use this somatic connection with the lower back into the floor, honoring and creating a pact with yourself that you will move slowly and consciously through these movements today to really support and strengthen the body. Okay, one more breath here. And then come up to sitting. Inhale the arms up above the head. Exhale the hands back to heart center. Exhale, right hand to left knee. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, belly button back to the spine. Inhale deep back to center. Feel the belly. Release. Inhale, lifting the left arm. Exhale, left hand comes to right knee. Right hand behind the back. Inhale, filling up the belly with air. And exhale, belly button back towards the spine. Beautiful. And hands back to the center. Beautiful. We're going to move on to all fours here and just begin to move through the lower, upper, middle back with this cat-cow position, warming up the spine. So inhale, the chin up towards the sky, tailbone up towards the sky, press into the hands, and exhale, look back towards the belly button, tucking the tailbone under. Breathe into the back of the heart, chin towards chest. Inhale, chin and chest up. Breathe into the belly, shoulder blades squeezing, scapula squeezing, and then exhale, tilting the tailbone under, head to floor, belly button towards spine. So you breathe into the back of the heart. One more breath like that. Head up, tailbone up, belly really stretching, feeling that stretch all the way through the ribs, the belly, lowering towards the floor, and then exhale. Pressing into the hand, pressing into the top of the feet, looking back towards the belly button. Beautiful. Tucking the toes under here. We're going to lift up the knees and the chin is parallel to the floor. Pressing into the hands and gently lifting up the knees, firing up the abs here. Breathe into the belly. Inhale and exhale. Press into the hands, breathe, the knees lifted, 2, inches, maybe 1 inch, just maybe even a few centimeters off the ground. Conscious breath like we did in the beginning on our backs. Inhale and exhale out the mouth. One more breath, you got this. If you're shaking, it's great. You're so strong. Inhale and exhale, gently lowering the knees to the floor. Beautiful. Toes together, knees apart. And moving down to child's pose, releasing the forehead onto the floor. Fantastic. Take a nice deep breath here. Breathe into the heart, release the hands. Release out the mouth. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to come back to the hands and the knees. Fantastic. If it's available for you, you can move the toes back to the back side of your mat. And then lift up the other leg into we're in a plank position. Breathe into the back of the heart. If this is too much for you, you can keep your knees on the ground, chin parallel to the floor. And notice, are your hands in line with your elbows, in line with your shoulders? Belly button, nice and strong, pulled up towards the center of the spine. Strong through the arms, eyes of the elbows moving to the front of the mat. Beautiful inhale. And on the exhale, lower the knees down. Release the top of the feet into the ground. And exhale, coming back into that chest pose, release. Beautiful, great job. Yes. Releasing the breath. Fantastic. And now coming back up to hands and knees. Notice, where are you feeling strong? Where do you need to support your lower back, your core? So breathing into that center part in the middle of the belly, lifting the left leg back behind you, lifting the left leg up before. Inhale, pressing that left foot as if you're reaching it into a wall. And then if you need to tuck the right toes under for stabilization, do that. You might move the left hand into the center of your mat. And on the inhale, extending the right arm in front of you as if you're shaking someone's hand. Inhale, lifting the arm, lifting the leg. Inhale, opening up to a diagonal. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, opening to diagonal. Exhale to center. Nice and strong through this core. Diagonal, open. Inhale, back to center. And dropping the right hand, the left knee back down. Beautiful. Rotate the shoulders up and down and back. And come down into child's pose if you need. Otherwise, right toe comes back. Bringing the right hand into the center of your mat. Lifting the right leg up off of the floor. Pressing right foot into an imaginary wall behind you. Belly button to spine. And on the inhale, lifting the left arm up. Deep inhalation. Full exhalation out the mouth. And inhale, open to diagonal. Exhale to center. Straightening. Inhale, right leg, left foot. Left arm to diagonal. Inhale to center. Exhale to diagonal. One more, inhale to center. Beautiful, kick that leg up. Exhale to center. Hanging diagonal. Inhale to center. Beautiful. Left hand down. Right arm down. Whew. Beautiful, open up the knees here. Now this time, draw the right arm so it comes all the way up the inside of the left arm, across the chest, and reach the right arm up into the air. Inhaling here, and then on the exhale, drawing the left arm, weaving it under, right shoulder comes onto the ground, and extend the left arm straight. A nice twisting movement here to bring out the digestive organs. Still try to square up the hips here. Opening up the shoulders as well here. Inhale. Left hand comes underneath the left shoulder. And on the exhale, unfurl, opening the right arm up to the air. Gaze follows the right arm. Beautiful. Okay. And we're going to do the opposite arm. So inhale, follow the right hand, grazing the fingertips up inside of the right arm, left arm up to the sky. Gaze follows the left hand. And on the exhale, drawing the left hand, weaving it underneath. So the left shoulder comes onto the floor, bending the right elbow. And then inhale, the right arm straight. Belly button to spine on the exhalation. Bringing out the organs on the left side of the body. Internal organs. Try to square off those hips, drawing the hips back. Inhalation and exhalation. Fantastic. And then on the inhale, right hand underneath right shoulder, unfurling, left arm up to the sky. Gaze follows, and then drawing left hand to the floor. Fantastic. One more time, bring the arms out to parallel underneath the shoulders. If it's available to you, drawing the right knee up, and then drawing the left knee up off the floor into your plank. Really see if you can fill up the back body with air. So even breathing, so it's almost in that cat position, belly button back towards spine. Chin parallel to floor. Breath out the mouth. Inhale here. One more breath, strong arms. Out them out. And one more breath here. And on the exhale, lower the knees down. Toes together, knees apart. Child's pose. You can bend the elbows so that the palms come up to the sky. And just give your wrists a wiggle in one direction. Releasing the wrist here. And rotating the wrists in the opposite direction. Breathe out the mouth, let that go, release. Remember here, do no harm, give a little smile to yourself, maybe even a little pat on your back or your shoulders, and then extend your arms out forward. Beautiful. We're going to come over onto the side here, into a side plank position. So if you'd like, you can leave your left knee on the ground, lifting up so that the right hand comes up into the air. If you're feeling extra strong, you can draw the left leg straight and release the right leg behind, in front, on top, if that's available to you. So inhale nice and strong. If this is feeling good for you, you can draw your left arm down. Inhale the right arm back up to the sky. Exhale the right arm down to the left abs. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale. Right hand to waist. Inhale, arm up. Exhale the arm down. And one more time, inhale the arm up. Exhaling the arm back down. And hips to the floor. Release. Whew. I am very much feeling that. I don't know about you. So coming to sitting here, the left toe comes into the right knee. We're going to inhale and just give a nice stretch through the right side. Right fingertips extended. Beautiful. Release and let that go. And then we'll come over to the opposite side. So right hand under right shoulder, right knee under the hips, extending the left leg, if it's available to you or you'd like to, you can extend that right leg out. And inhale, the left arm up into the sky, inhaling, Exhale. Right arm, left arm across to the right side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, strong. And even here, notice you want to keep that right arm underneath the right shoulder to support you. Inhale, opening the right left arm up. Exhale, cross. Inhale, open. Exhale, across the body. Inhale, open. Inhale, open. And one more time. Inhale, open. Drop the right knee if it's not dropped already. Release the left knee to the ground. Left knee is coming into the center of the right toe. Right bottom of the foot. Woo, feeling it. Okay, so inhale the left arm up into the air. Nice side stretch. Opening up all the way from the hip. Left side of the hip, up. The left intercostals under the ribs. Reaching the left palm up towards the air. Beautiful. And exhale, release. We're gonna come onto our backs here. Just for a few more great things to do for the core here. And again, coming back to that, pressing the back into the floor, lower back into the floor, check the tailbone as if you had a tail. The tail will be coming up between your legs. Inhale, releasing the arms onto the floor. We're going to give ourselves a little break here and lift the tailbone off the floor, pressing the heels, knees bent. Inhaling. Tailbone off the ground, middle ribs off the ground. Coming weight all the way into the shoulders. And then exhale, releasing the whole spine onto the floor. You want to make sure that the breath is continuing to move through the body. Notice if you're holding the breath, what can you do here to coordinate the breath and move it? We want to keep this flowing of the breath so that we are supporting the body's movement with the breath. So that's why we're taking this little bridge break here. So inhale, hips off the floor, weight shifts onto the shoulders, pressing into the heels, and exhale, rolling one vertebra by vertebra. Tailbone comes back to the floor. Press the elbows into the ground. Robot arms this time to really support you. Tailbone presses into the ground. Tucking the tailbone up. Inhale, slowly imagining there's a block between the knees. Moving the knees towards one another. Strength, pressing into the big toes. Hips lift, squeezing the buttocks. Breathe up into the ribs, press into the elbows. Palms parallel towards one another. Inhale here. Full deep inhalation. One more. Exhalation. One more. Full inhalation here. And exhale. Release the whole spine down towards the floor. And arms release. Okay, fantastic. Interlacing the fingers so that they're behind the nape of the neck. You can even keep a thumb so that they're pointing down and really supporting into the shoulders. So the back of the thumbs are touching the shoulders here. Arms open wide here. Belly button pressed back into the floor. So there's no C-shaped curve. The whole body, back of the body is officially glued to the floor. Belly button engaged. Elbows wide open. And inhale, the chin up towards the chest, chin towards the ceiling. Arms, elbows wide. Inhale. Shoulders another inch off of the floor. Belly button squeezing out towards the ground. Inhale here. Really feeling that engagement of the lower abdominal muscles, the core. You let them out. Notice, are you taking this into the neck? Can you release this? Shoulders wide open. And release the head and neck down towards the floor. If you're shaking, that's fantastic. If you're really feeling it, like I am, good job. You are strong. Okay, lift that right knee up into the air, right shin parallel to the ground. And we're gonna keep the arms straight, wide, fingers interlaced, elbows wide, fingers interlaced behind the back of the neck. Inhale, neck up off of the ground. Exhale, right knee to left shoulder. Inhale, straighten the right elbow, right leg and elbow out. Inhale, lead an elbow, exhale, open. Inhale, lead an elbow, exhale, open. Or even see if it might feel better for you to exhale, lead an elbow, inhale, open. There we go. Exhale together, touching, inhale, open. Exhale, lead an elbow, inhale, open. Exhale, touching, inhale, open. Exhale, lead the elbow, open. And one more. Exhale, lead the elbow, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lower back into the floor. Exhale, open, release. Both arms wide. The right leg to the floor. Release. So good job. Right toe, bending the right knee, extending the left leg. Arms underneath the back of the head, interlacing the fingers. And we're going to, this time, bend the left knee in so that you lift the chin up off of the ground and right elbow touches left knee. Exhale, inhale, open. Head back down towards the ground, don't release that left leg, hoovers over the ground. Exhale, knee to elbow, inhale, open. Exhale, knee touches, inhale, open. Exhale, inhale, open. Exhale, knee touching, inhale, open. Exhale, compress, inhale, open. Two more, and squeeze, open. Inhale, exhale, compress, inhale, open. Nice and slow moving. And last one. Hold, 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 squeeze. See, can you lift that right shoulder blade further up off of the ground? Compressing belly button to spine. And on the exhale, opening. Both arms open to the sky, left hand onto the ground. Fantastic. Good job. Releasing both legs onto the floor here. We're going to do one more pose here. Both hands underneath the hips. Inhale, both legs up into the sky. Hands, arms pressing into the floor, hands pressing into the floor. Exhale, slowly releasing the feet down as you're pressing the feet into a wall. Feet almost touch the ground. And then point the toes, inhale up. Exhale, flex the feet down. If this doesn't feel like enough for you, you can lift the chin up towards the chest, back of the head up off of the floor. Flex up, point down on the exhale. Flex up, point down on the exhale. Inhale, flexing up. Exhale, pointing down. Exhale, flex the feet. Point on down. One more time, inhale up, flex, exhale down. Okay, 2 more. Pointing down. And 1 more. Lift that head if you haven't yet. Up off of the floor and exhale. Pointing the feet slowly, slowly lowering down. See, can you gaze toward your toes? Don't allow the feet to touch the ground. Flex the glutes, flex the legs. Looking towards the toes. And on the exhale, release the head, neck, toes down to the ground. Palms up. Release the whole body onto the floor. Give yourself a little wiggle here. And again, bending the knees. Releasing the lower back, untucking the tailbone. Bringing that tail, imaginary tail between legs. Place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly like we did when we began. You're giving thanks for yourself for showing up for this practice. You did something amazing for yourself today. You are so strong and so supportive with your fantastic core muscles. Nice deep belly breath. Feeling that breath as it comes into the belly. All the way up into the underarms. And lastly, bending the knees, squeezing. You can rock back and forth, interlacing the fingertips. Squeezing the belly button back towards the spine, rocking back and forth from side to side, releasing the lower back down to the floor. Feet to the ground, hands in front of the heart in prayer, Anjali Mudra. Eyes closed. Namaste and Ashe. If you found benefits from this practice, please like, share, subscribe, share with a friend, or come back to this practice daily for a great core and back strengthening routine.